Alrighty then, episode 3 of Power of Hope. We get to not see one transformation, but two, and it's on Cure Aqua and Milky Rose. So this episode mainly focused on Karen, and it started off with her talking about this patient named Nana Shinozaki, who has a leg injury and is having trouble with going to physical therapy because she is in that stump where she can't do anything because of her injury, her emotion of passionate about a certain sport, kind of like what was happening in the baseball episode for Hero Guard Sky. I like how there's some similarities between the two shows. I wonder why, but I didn't think that matters. They do it in their own way. So she's kind of having trouble getting Nana to do her physical therapy. And she explains this to the group when they're at the cafe that they are hanging out at with everyone. And they also shared that Nozomi transformed into Cure Dream in the last episode. And they talked about it and all that stuff, and about the mysterious monsters that are people are calling shadows. Nothing about them being suspicious about how is this happening or not, but now they know the monsters' names are shadows and what the goal is, or knowing about Belle or anything like that. Nothing like that sort of thing. And we had her being with Kurumi and all that stuff, and having them be together. They also made references to an episode from Go. I think it was Yes Five or Gogo. I don't know. I can't remember the episode. I think I didn't even see it yet or not. But they were referencing an episode which gave Karen the dream to become a doctor. Was when Milk got sick, and she fed Milk apples that kind of helped her out in thinking about wanting to become a doctor. And it's also the reason why Kurumi likes this drink called Big Apple, and she drank a lot of it and got drunk, and so Karen had to take her back to her place. And yeah, that sort of thing. That was fun to reminiscent of that, a past episode. They were reminiscing about the episode where Karen also became a pretty cure and all that stuff too. When it failed at first, and then when she finally was able to accept that she can become a pretty cure and move on from her past experiences and stuff like that. That also was also referenced too. And so Karen's plot is trying to help Nana. And so in ways that she tries to help Nana, she tries on being feeling into Nana's shoes, how it feels like being in a wheelchair, for example. And she had trouble doing that a lot. Kind of almost bumped into someone too in the process, but she kind of understands the feeling of trying to move in the wheelchair and all that stuff. She shared that with Nana about how she felt, and then Nana also shared she was in the track and field team, but she couldn't really participate anymore because if she wanted to get better and all that stuff, the injury is going to heal in a year, and then she's going to be graduating soon, and she won't be able to go back to the team anytime soon after that because she'll be graduated. That's what makes her disappointed about it, that with the injury she has. But with Karen by her side, she's able to be supported by Karen, even though in the beginning she was having tantrums and not letting other doctors help her or anything like that. But Karen kept on not giving up on her, even though the doctor that's kind of her superior or something like that was saying sometimes Karen can just be a pain, and he was annoyed by that and all that stuff. He a tired doctor probably might say about a younger doctor, I guess. But then he gets attacked by one of those little shadows of Belle, and his shadow turns into the monster shadows, along with the other patients and doctors' shadows inside the hospital where Karen works at, and she feels that something is wrong. Including Kumarine, as we know from episode 2 when she was in the workplace. She was also feeling that strange energy. And so, to not miss anything, she ran all the way to the hospital where she felt this sense and helped Karen, who just went to go protect Nana and transformed into Cure Aqua to fend off shadows that were trying to attack Nana, even though Nana was partially asleep. And she didn't really notice what was going on, which is luckily that is good. But when like Cure Aqua was in like a pickle and she couldn't, and the shadows were topping over her, Kurumi comes in and says like, "Get away from my girl," because they have a big relationship with coming from them. So yeah. And with that, she transformed into Milky Rose to beat those shadows up and help Aqua out. And they used it Metal Rose and Sapphire Arrow to defeat all of these shadows, and everything went back to normal and all that stuff. And then, like, the next day, when Karen goes to see Nana about physical therapy, Nana is ready to go with Karen. And she's like, it's because, like, how Karen was supportive of her, it kind of helped Nana be able to move on from what was going on with her surgery to be able to do physical therapy so she can move on from the trauma that she sustained from that injury. And that was a decent episode of what basically happened. And then we finally get to see two cures from the past that came before the Yes Cures. Saki and Mai finally appeared, and they overheard the group talking about Karen and Kunaree's transformation into Percure again, and they understood because they are Percure as well, and they all looked at each other and says, "Could you be by any chance?" And like, yeah. I don't know if it's like they're referencing like how they met in the crossover movies or something like that, but it definitely shows that they all know each other already. Like it's no surprise that this is just like another meetup between them again or something like that. Like in like a sense, like this is our first time meeting. But that they definitely like met each other and they're surprised that they like see each other again or something like that. I guess we'll like get more intel in episode 4, which seems to be like focusing on Mai and the Splash Tar girls from like their adult perspective in life. So we'll find out in that episode. And so that's basically my review for episode 3 of Power of Hope, and I'll see you next time in episode 4, and also Hiragaro episode that comes next after whenever I get this video up anytime soon. So see ya, bye. And I just realized I just hit my finger. Ow.